Okay, so what's the plan? When I first realised the extent of the problem, um, my initial reaction, my initial reaction was to have a drink. My next reaction was I immediately told my partner. Um, yeah, that was very difficult in some ways. That was also very easy because I realised that not only did I have a problem, but it was a problem for my whole family. And once you cross that line, you have that choice, immediately have that choice to do something about it or to ignore it and allow it to eventually affect everybody that you love. So, after tears, mine, and feeling sorry for myself and all that sort of stuff, I need a plan. I need to deal with this. So, this is the plan. Now, I'll unpack a lot of these thoughts, how I came to all of this later on. But right now, this is the deal. On the 4th or the 5th of January, I'm going to go out to a friend's farm. It's about 50 minutes from where I live. And I'm going to go through the initial 3, 4 to 7 day detox. Now, from everything I've read and also from what I've experienced myself, the first 3 days in particular could be pretty nasty. And that's something that I just don't want to do in the family home. I don't want to do it around my children. So, and I also don't intend to pay somebody else a lot of money to do something that I'm fully capable of doing myself. So yeah, 7 days out at the farm. I'm going to start a juice fast. I'll detox my body. I will get over the initial symptoms of coming off the alcohol. Once that's all settled, once I've settled, my body's relaxed a little bit, I'm not going through the trauma of coming off, I'll go back home, and at that point I plan to start a 40-day water fast. Now, there are many, many reasons that I've chosen to do this, and I will, as I said, unpack a lot of that as we continue on with this blog. Now, there are a lot of things that need healing when you bring yourself to the position that I have. Now, there are many reasons. I'm sure that there are probably deep emotional reasons also that I'm not even aware of that have brought me here. Ostensibly on the surface, it's been a coping mechanism for the stress of running essentially 2 businesses by myself. Now, that's essentially been the reality this year. I'm in partnership with a fabulous guy who is fully capable, and I could not have been in these businesses without him. But as of this year, he has essentially been on the road and I've been here, and the pressure of that, blah, 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 it's easy just to relax by having a beer. You sit down in front of your computer, you look at your emails, you look at your phone calls, you look at everything you need to do to keep your business running. Just have a beer, takes the edge off. Okay, so I've been taking the edge off a little bit more frequently than is probably reasonable and necessary. But that's just where I am. So the 40-day fast is a means of resetting my body. Essentially just going bang, reset. Now, I'll have a look at or go through with you sometime a lot of the physical benefits that doing something like this. I've fasted in the past. The longest period I've fasted for at this stage, I believe, is 20 days. And I can't tell you how good you feel when you do that sort of thing, when you give your body that sort of rest. Now, as well as that, as well as addressing my physical issues, I plan to get healthy and fit Most of my life I've had jobs on the side that were physical jobs that kept me healthy. I'm 42 years of age, and this is the heaviest I've ever been. This is the most sedentary lifestyle I've ever had, spending a goodly portion of every 24 hours inside the studio with essentially no real exercise at all. Occasionally riding my bike to work, walking here and there, that sort of thing, but nothing really of great benefit. So I also plan to get healthy, get fit, institute an exercise regime. I'm also going to deal with my neglected spiritual aspects of my life. I did in the past have a very regular meditation practice that I intend to institute again. That obviously has benefits, not the least of which dealing with the stress that I chose to use alcohol to deal with. I'm also going to institute some time for myself, which I have been giving away in the last 3 to 4 years. This is essentially to address my own mental health. Give myself some time. Now, when you have a business and that business chews up so much of your time, and you also have a family, you have 2 children, you've got a partner, what little time's left after the business, you feel obligated. Well, not obligated, I mean you want to give as much time as possible to your family, and what little time you have, you give to them. And you rationalise that by saying, well, once we build the business up, I'll have more time for myself. But naturally, there's always something that fills the gap. And my partner, God bless her, has been reminding me of this for some time, that I do need to take some time for myself. And so this is also what this period is going to be about. Stretching those mental muscles that I've been neglecting for a long time, just doing some things for myself. So that's the plan. Detox, 40-day fast, discipline, getting everything in balance. So it's about revitalizing, it's about reinventing, it's about regaining things that I've lost and instituting brand new disciplines into my life. So if any of that interests you in watching somebody revitalize, re-energize and reinvent themselves across 40 to 50 days, then stay tuned, because this is what I'm planning to do.